packing orders this morning. I have just a handful of items. It's January 9th, like I said, and Jimmy Carter's funeral is today, so the mail is not going anywhere, so I can't ship everything. Like, I sold a pair of shoes. I have to drop those off physically at the post office, so we're not going to pack those. But if we can drop it in a box, we will. So first is eBay orders, and we have a pair of men's Nike Pro leggings going out. These sold, I think, for, I guess I have it pulled up, I could just look. $8. I'd had them for a while. I've sold these before on eBay and they sold pretty quick the last time, but I've sat on these a little bit, and I think maybe it was because of the weather. It's more of like a running item, and a lot of people probably don't run in the winter unless you have a gym membership. So, or here's another thing, it's the beginning of the year. People are setting resolutions, and maybe they just need some more running tights. So that's what's going on with that. I have been picking up some athletic clothing. Athletic clothing used to be so crazy. Like, you could sell it any day of the week, not a big deal. And for decent profit. Now the market is flooded because athletic apparel doesn't deteriorate because it's made out of plastic. So everyone sells it, and I get it, but $8, this has already been paid for. It's just profit. So this is going to Jonathan in Houston, Texas. Now, I do believe there is a snowstorm going on down there. Or in the southern states. I know Oklahoma is a primary target, so every time I go to check, like, to see what's going on as far as like shipping, you know, or is things moving through the system properly, there's delays. I had shipped something to someone in Texas the other day. It was that Dunning golf shirt, if you keep up on these videos, and I immediately got a notification that, hey, this item is going to be delayed. But Jonathan from Houston, thanks for that purchase. Next up is Baby Einstein. This is going to be an easy one. Again, not much profit. $8.49. Those have always done pretty well for me on eBay, the Baby Einsteins. I know it's not a ton of profit, but if you get it for the right price, $8 is $8. This is headed to Mount Victory, Ohio. Thank you, Lot, for your purchase. It's going to sit in the mail for a day, but it will start to move tomorrow. Okay, so that's it for eBay. eBay was kind of a slow day. In fact, all platforms were a little slow yesterday, and I do believe it has to do something with the wildfires in Canada, because there are a lot of distribution centers in Canada, and if you have inventory sitting there and the warehouse burns up, you are SOL. Literally, your inventory is just gone. I have had that happen in North Carolina. I've had inventory sitting in North Carolina, and they were flooded, and I had inventory that was ruined and it took at least a year to get things sorted out. Okay, so let's head on over to Mercari. Mercari is almost one of my top platforms that I sell on. Mercari, eBay, Poshmark, they're all pretty square across the board. It fluctuates. Like, I used to sell a lot on Depop, and then Depop has dried up, and now it's just nothing. And the other sites have taken over. So that's kind of a good reason to sell on other platforms if you are a reseller. This item here I picked up the other day at the Benz. It was this really cute snowman ribbon made by Kirkland Signatures. It's wire edged ribbon. I don't even know what that means. Wire edge. Like, I'm not really seeing like a wire in it. Maybe it's... Sold it for 16 bucks though. And label, Christmas stuff still sells. I'm glad I picked this up because it was a really fast flip. This is going to New York. So I thought the best way to ship this was just to put it in a padded envelope. It is a little bit heavier of an item. Gosh, maybe it won't fit in the padded envelope. Oh, there we go. But for some reason is an awkward fit. I've never had that happen before. You would think that it would be kind of just a decent fit. Okay. So much better. And I'm not sure how to pronounce the first name. Diete? Probably not even close. From Hudson Falls, New York. Hudson Falls, New York. We are getting you your ribbon. It'll start to track tomorrow. If you are looking for brands to see kind of like, oh, hey, what sells? Kirkland products don't do too bad. Pre-owned Kirkland products. I've heard other people say stay away, but I don't. The next item going out is this Gucci tie. It sold very quick. I listed it, I put $30 on it. And really, I think that was probably fair because I saw them selling for $60 all day long. The problem with that is that ties are awkward to store. They get smashed. I had one offer come through on Depop for $20, which they were asking 10 off. And I didn't accept it, but I didn't deny it. I just didn't respond immediately. And someone on Poshmark offered me $23. So it's just like, maybe that's the going rate. So I accepted the 23, didn't have to respond to the 20. Actually, you know what? I did accept the $20 offer, but they didn't pay. So they lost out. So Pam from Florida purchased this tie. Thank you so much, Pam. Pam from Odessa. It's gonna go in a priority mailer. And I wish they had smaller ones. Smaller envelopes. Put this here. And voila. Tracked and insured. Just gonna fold it over. The other item that I sold on Poshmark was a pair of Sorel shoes that I recently showed in a bin haul. Those sold for 30 bucks. Like I said, the post office isn't open, so we're gonna worry about that tomorrow. I'll see you guys later. Stay tuned to a bin video. I don't know, that might not come out until Friday night. So anyway, have a good one. See you later. Bye.